Hi everyone. IC814, the new mini series on Netflix, is a wonderful watch, especially if you want to really understand how this massive incident, a security failure, and perhaps the last hijacking in Indian aviation, happened. Uh, the series is great. It has only 6 episodes. Each episode is 40-45 minutes, so it's a quick, easy watch. The series has absolutely no adult themed content. It has a very stacked cast, not much gory, bloody scenes, so you can watch it with family. This hijack, in particular, has well documented in our history. Right in 1999, we had television, radio, some form of internet, computers, enough recording footage, media, etc. So it's well documented. We all know what happened in the hijack, who was let out, who was let go, what happened. Let's talk in particular about this series. The stacked cast includes Nasiruddin Shah, Pankaj Kapoor, Vijay Verma, Dia Mirza, Manoj Pahwa, Kumud Mishra, Patralekha Paul, and a few other actors. So, really, you know, well done. And it's written and directed, and it's directed by Anubhav Sinha. So, while it does sort of make you interested in the very fact that this major incident that happened in our history and the outcomes that happened because of our actions and decisions of this history that still lives with us to this day is what is the significance of this web series and why all of us should watch it. However, while the acting was great, in certain places I felt that the writers were unable to create moments that captured the attention of the audiences and especially build that tension up. You have this hijacking where criminal elements are involved. I'm knowingly not using certain words because I don't want to get a copyright strike or some restriction on this video. You see this very tense moment that you're living between life and death, but however, that ability to arrest the audience's attention and build that tension is what is missing from the series. The pacing is decent but could have been fast, right? And the acting, I mean, Vijay Verma is so fantastic, so is Nasiruddin Shah, Manoj Pahwa, Kumud Mishra. There's this raw agent who's operating in Nepal. He does a great job in trying to chase down leads and trying to figure out what happened. Now, where this will infuriate you as an audience is because the writers have done a good research about what went down, is the bureaucratic failures in stopping and preventing this incident from happening in the first place. The consequences of which will live until today, and a lot of incidents that have happened in Indian history are an outcome of this and whatever happened over here. I don't want to spoil much because a lot of this is already well known. You should take a look at this and decide for yourself. As an audience, you should feel, number one, how the state failed to protect and safeguard the interests of the nation, number one. Secondly, the bureaucratic process and what went behind this incident could have been stopped on time had we taken the right decisions. That was there. Now, from a technical standpoint, in this, like I said, the writing, the pacing felt a bit slow. It wasn't enough. And certain cabin crew and their scenes just felt like that urgency in them was missing on screen. And I found those bits with the cabin crew, with all of the cabin crew, not in anyone specific, a bit lackluster on the screen. The pilots did a great job, thankfully led to Vijay Verma. The cabin crew did not come across and portray that. You will find certain parallels with Nirja, and that is also something interesting to watch in this context. But IC814 was a seminal moment in Indian's history, our security agencies, and this is a show that everyone should watch with your family because this is something we should not forget as to what happened in our history, and this sort of defined our security approach to our neighboring nation and all other nations, and what also happened 2 years later in United States. There are a lot of plots and threads here, and in fact a lot of the characters that we see on screen in this limited series, the writers have also spliced footage from the real world to bring in the gravitas of what the passengers, the crew, the security agencies and the Indian audiences felt through. So that was a very, very impactful moment. Overall, it's a very important watch. It's a very interesting watch. However, had the writing been a little tighter, the moments being a little more engrossing, this would have been a fantastic, fantastic web series. Nonetheless, a must watch on Netflix. Thank you for watching.